karibuni sana. Welcome to Relationship Wednesday. My name is MC Kamal. Just to remind you, in case you have any question, feel free to write to us. We have numbers on your screen. And as you can see today, we are blessed and we are privileged to have a guest in studio. And our topic today is the effect of modern television and digital media on the perception of love and even on relationships. So karibuni sana and hope you enjoy. Welcome, my brother.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Hope you're good.
I'm very fine.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm very fine.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So maybe as a start, you can just go ahead and tell us who you are and what is it that you do?
My name's Leonard Mbare.
Yes.
I am a relationship coach.
Yes.
And I started doing relationship coaching because looking at my life, where I've come from, I've gone through a lot of life experience.
Yes.
And I came to realize that as a young person,
Yes.
there comes a time you need a mentor. And the first mentor in your life and the close one could be your parents. And I believe that they are the first people who can bring you close, advise you, and help you grow with a straight mind. So unfortunately it happened that I grew and I lost my parents. My father died in 1994 and then my mother passed away in 2006. So I was growing up like on my own. So I really felt that pain. Like there are so many things that I was going through and sometimes I could feel like I needed somebody to help me. And it was not easy. But by the grace of God, as the Bible says that the orphans are in the hands of God. And He is the father to the fatherless. That has been my pillar. And it has really kept me going to an extent whereby I made a decision that I can cancel myself on my own. Like there are things that I need to make a decision on, like this is wrong, this is right. For you to have a brighter future, you have to make a decision and you have to choose. So that is what I did. It was like a soul searching. What do I really need in life? And what I need in life, what direction should I take? So after going through all that thought, I went to school and after going to school, I decided to be a counselor.
Wow.
Relationship coach in a way that I don't want somebody in my age or somebody who is growing up there, who is having a brighter future, to go through what I went through, that gap, whereby you ask yourself, how should I go about this thing? So that has been my motivation to shape my future. And it has really helped me up to this far. Not only me, it has really helped so many people. And I believe there are some people outside there who are watching me right now, and you know, maybe we have not even met, but I have talked to them on phone. We have talked via Facebook, via WhatsApp, and they have been giving me messages like, Leonard, if not for you, I don't know where I would have been right now. So it is a motivation to me. It is not even about money. Sometimes it is not about the money. It is about saving the life. Yes.
Wow, that is amazing. That is amazing. And the best thing is that, you know, it's not only just an advice you're giving to people, but you're also changing their destinies and their lives and guiding them according to the will of God. So that is amazing. So I think you've already done justice to what I wanted to ask. Maybe you know, but that's okay. That's fine. So our topic today is quite an interesting topic. You know, just talking about how has you know, the modern television, the digital media affected the perception of love, number one, and also its effect on relationships. Because you see, we live in a world where so many things have changed in a very short time. because of technology.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
You know, even work. Yeah. For example.
Exactly.
You know, nowadays we're able to work from home.
Exactly.
You know, you can just Zoom and you're able to connect with somebody who's miles away from you. Yeah. So the same technology, the same platform, these same televisions have had an impact on our perception of love. Yeah. Maybe I can give you the opportunity to take us now through our, from, you know, relationship coach point of view. Yeah. What kind of issues have you seen in the lives of even young people emerging out of this technology?
Yeah, MC Kamal, what I would say is that media has really brought a lot of effect into the life of youths in terms of relationship. Because if I go back into the African traditional society, we had our grandparents. These people could spend their time to teach us the way we need to handle our lives and the way we need to handle our spouses one day when we grow up and get married. Now, this space has been replaced by the media now. The second thing, if we go back a little bit in the African traditional society, there was the holy book, that is now the Bible. And as per the instructions and as per the ways of God, we believe that everything we need, every direction, every advice we need is in the Bible. So we were growing like reading from the Bible, and as well sitting down with the elders. As young people, we get advice from them. And then the elderly would go to the Bible and get more wisdom. And then they ensure that they impact those wisdom to us. Now, as we are living right now, this has been replaced. If you look at the youths who are going to church, there are very few.
Very few.
If you look at the youths who are sitting down with the elders and listening to them, very few. Now this is where the media is now coming into. Because I can have my own phone. You have your own phone. You can do anything. I can do anything I want on my phone. And I can see through my phone that will educate me. But the question is, how is it educating me? Is it on the positive side or on the negative side?
True.
Now if we start on the positive side, social media has really helped in a way that right now there are some people who don't even know how to handle relationships, like even how to make first move to approach a lady, or even how to answer, or the way you can carry yourself as a lady when a man approaches you. These things, all of them, are in the social media. You can find them. And then you educate yourself to increase your self-esteem. That is now on the good side. On the other side, when we can talk about the bad side, is that the same social media that can help you to get your spouse is the same social media that can help you break up from them. Do you know why?
Why?
It happens this way. Through social media, maybe I came to learn how I can approach a lady as a man. I did and I succeeded. The same social media, I still have it. I can still know more. And it will still direct me into a different angle that is now different from whatever I wanted before. I now have the lady. But now, whatever I'm now getting from the social media is now distracting me from concentrating to this lady. So it happens in a way that the lady is with me now as a man. But now, the time I need to spend with her, I'm spending it so much on my Facebook account, doing sorts of other things. And then the lady will be like, what are you always doing on Facebook? What are you always doing with your phone, like you're just glued on your phone? You see, it is now bringing problem. And this is the same thing that taught me or enlightened me on how to approach a lady. Now it is now bringing issues. So we need to handle social media in a way that we understand what we need.
Yes.
And whatever we get from there should impact our life positively, not negatively.
Yes.
The negative part of it is very, very fatal
Yes.
and very dangerous at a point. The package you pick. There are things you can watch on social media that can really change your life negatively.
Yes.
They are there. So you will realize that if I want to get good teachings, there are relationship coaches who are there. Like now what we are doing right now, there is somebody who is so wise enough who will pick points from this conversation that we are having today. So that kind of a person will get the positive part of the media when it comes to you've built your family and you can now generate income from
business.
Exactly. So when you're building and generating the income, you will bring up a family, a happy family. You see?
Yes.
So that is now on the positive side. But if you dwell so much on the negative side, you will see people dancing such kind of moves that you cannot even look at them twice. But there are people who are enjoying those kind of dances. Just go to TikTok, see whatever people are doing there. Now that is the social media we are talking about. What kind of lessons are we learning from them?
Yes.
Can you bring up a child in that manner?
Of course.
So the moment you spend too much watching such kind of negativity, the question is, what kind of a parent will you become one day?
It's true.
That's the truth of life.
It's true.
But sometimes we forget to face reality.
Yes.
You know exactly that this what I'm doing is not right.
Yes.
But you assume and you forget that this thing is going to affect you in future. Because me, if I want to grow and become a parent and a father, everything I feed my eyes are the same things I need to feed my children. So if I spend so much time watching unnecessary things on social media, maybe reading unnecessary novels on social media, what kind of knowledge or wisdom will I pass to my generation? It's nothing. Even bringing up these children will be so much hectic to such kind of a person.
Wow. I think it's so interesting that the same platform that you benefit to become a good parent or to become a good husband or a good boyfriend or to know even about relationship is the same platform that can destroy you.
If you're not wise enough. So me, what I always believe in is that the wisdom that comes from God, it's very, very much important. And you need to listen to that wisdom. It doesn't come easily. It doesn't come to jokers. It comes to people who have got laid down expectations. And you can never have a laid down expectation to become a thug. Until that day, you will decide to go to YouTube and you start watching those karate moves. The question is, why are you watching those things?
Why are you allowing yourself to watch
this? Because you must be doing it with a reason. So the reason is, why are you doing it? So everything you do, everything you grab from social media, there is a reason behind it. Exactly, there is a reason behind it. So the only thing that needs to direct me as a youth and direct whoever is listening to us today as a youth is, what are you gaining from whatever message you are getting from social media? What kind of impact is it going to bring to your life? And then how are you going to generate this thing to be useful to you and build an empire for yourself? Social media is very, very tricky. It is very, very cruel. At the same time, it will help you to connect with your spouse. When you talk about now the long distance relationships, it will help you to keep in touch with these people. It is very efficient. You see? Again, this same platform will still enable you to divert your mind into unnecessary things if you're not keen.
I think one thing, Mr. Leonard, you're reminding me, there's a time I had a conversation with one of my friends. And and I told them one challenge that this generation has that we are lucky we didn't go through maybe they might say it's a benefit, but it's a challenge of access to information. And access to a lot of information that is unnecessary.
Yeah, that's true. That's
right
true.
now, as we are talking about TikTok, I know it's okay, it's good, at least you're able to see some good things. I think what I'm getting from you this morning is that it's a question of choice.
That's true.
What are you deciding to consume?
Yes.
That will help you.
Yes.
Yeah? So what I told him is, I think the challenge that this generation has is access to information. Yes. Because right about now, you get to platform, you get to TikTok, you get to Twitter, and in a minute, you know what is happening in Texas.
Exactly, exactly.
You know what couple there is doing.
Yeah.
And that's why, sorry to say, even the issue of LGBTQ, it has been pushed more on these platforms.
Exactly.
And that's why right now young people, because they're not sitting with their elders, as you say, they're not learning how the traditions are, how we were created to be. They have this information, how they are seeing other people do, and they choose to live that lifestyle. I think that is a very serious challenge, and one needs to recognize that.
It's very serious. And you know, this thing has been brought to us, and the higher percentage using social media right now are youths. And it has been brought to them without any control. Recently, I was watching TikTok, and the first thing I met, there is this guy who wrote like 666 here, and the guy is like and the guy is like advertising the satanic kingdom, and he is very serious. Live. It is live. The guy, I don't know where he was, but it was happening live, whereby you could even join the conversation. The guy was like advertising this thing. You can join us. You become rich. Do you see that?
Yes.
Look at the number of youth outside there using social media, even in a bus, going to work. And then there is this one who is so much stressed and depressed because of the cost of living, joblessness. And then you want to tell them to come and join satanic world because they will get some help, like finance. That is what they put forward. You'll get money. They don't even tell you how is this money coming. There is nothing that comes free. Even everything from the kingdom of God does not come free to anybody. You have to work for it. It's only that we are so much in a comfort zone whereby you want to receive things without working for them. And that is the exactly power that the other kingdom is using now. These people are advertising the kingdom of hell. They are using it to blindfold you because they know that you want money, but you can't be patient. You cannot be patient in a way that you want to wait. As per the scripture says that you be patient. You are in a hurry to have fame. So they are bringing that to you because that is what they know you want. You will not ask them, what do you expect from me? And they will never tell you. They will only tell you what they expect from you the moment you become one of them. And now you cannot get out.
Once you're in.
Yes. So this thing is really affecting us in a way that a man who has a bright destiny, who can build a very good relationship and have a very good family, they are just being misled on the way. And that is the end of it. You see? So when you talk about social media, and relationship, there are this other thing that called imitation. You see? And jealousy. Do you know, MC Kamal, I can be jealous of you, and I can even hate you without meeting you in person, but because I've seen you on social media. Do you know that can happen?
Yes.
It happens like this. I've seen so many times you display the way you do things with your family, the love you have with your wife. You put it out there in the social media for people to see. When I see that, I look at my life. I become stressed. I become discouraged. Then I start hating you because you are living a good life when I'm suffering. So it's like we are not the same. So there's no need for me to watch whatever content you put there. And the other thing that I came to realize is that social media bring things like you can imitate something that later will affect your moods. That is now called moods disorientation.
Yes.
Because now that I've seen you're displaying that flashy life outside there.
Yes.
I'm worried. How can I be like you?
Yes.
You see?
Yes.
So I'm not going to concentrate on my own thinking.
Yes.
I'm not going to do that. I'm only going to concentrate on how I can be like you. And that is a problem.
A big problem. A big one.
The couples will sit down and start watching soap operas.
Yes.
And then, whatever you see on TV is the same life you want to bring into reality. Forgetting that love is real.
Yeah.
It is not fictional.
Yes.
Love is real. It is not fictional. And whoever is living a fictional life, these people are lying.
Yes.
And a fictional life love comes with a price. A price tag.
Yes.
The moment this price tag is gone,
yes.
there is no love. The price tag is this. A lady is growing up somewhere, and a man is growing up somewhere.
Yes.
Everything they're thinking about to bring up a good family is money. Now the man is working so hard to ensure that they have money. The man will meet a lady, and the lady will be so much convinced that he is well off. I believe he's the right person for me. He can take care of me. You are not going there because of love. You are going there because you've watched too much television. And you've seen those couples who have money, the way they spend. And that is the same life you want to bring into your own life, whereby you are going to live a fictional life. It's not going to be real. The moment this money is taken away from this man, that is when the real love will start knocking at your door with the question like, are you really sure you are still here? Whatever brought you here is not there. Are you really sure you are still here? And then you will be like, no, whatever brought me to this relationship is gone. I don't need to be here. That's how it ends. So, social media is good. But if I weigh the negative part and the positive part, I come to realize that the positive part is very high. No, the negative part is very high. It is very huge.
This is the case.
So there are stages of the different types of narcissisms. You see? So
those are people that like to control.
Yes, grandiosity. These are people who are really suffering in their relationships. But whatever they display outside there is not the real thing.
Totally different.
Totally different. They will display like they have gone out for a honeymoon. They will display they have gone in a restaurant somewhere eating. You see, but whatever happened after that, they cannot take it. So, you as a person who is growing up as a youth, you will pick what you've seen. But the hidden real thing you will never see. These people are really suffering from grandiosity narcissism. They are suffering from that disorder. But they doesn't know. Because that is the only thing that can give them peace. They keep on posting. They are on the beach. They keep on updating people. And I'm on my way to Malindi. They keep on posting pictures. They are on a plane traveling to Kisumu. But the life these people are living secretly is the real life you need to pick. But they will never display that to you. That is now the disadvantage of social media. They will pick the good part and put it out there. People who are not reasonable enough will pick what they have seen on social media without asking.
Some will even start hating themselves and even not appreciating even their efforts. Because they seem to see like their peers are doing well more than them.
Exactly. That is now where we were talking about when your moods are affected. Because if you are in a class, or maybe you went to school with a friend, and you see the kind of your friend is displaying on social media, that person will never be your friend. Because you don't match anymore. You see? They are now ahead of you. So you become jealous of them.
Yes.
You don't even want to talk to them.
Yes.
You see?
Yes.
Because you went to the same school, but this person is ahead of you in terms of what you see them post. So you will pick that and make a decision on that. Not knowing that this guy has a private life that he is living, and a secret one. He is living, and that is the real life you need to copy from. But we pick what we see. So when you come to social media again, you will realize that it promotes competition that is very unhealthy among youths. Because I have seen my friend throwing a very big wedding. You see?
Yes.
A very colorful wedding.
Yes.
And there is a limousine.
Yes.
There is a chopper.
There is a chopper, my friend.
You see? Me, I don't understand why my friend decided to have the chopper.
Yes.
I don't understand why my friend decided to have the limousine.
Maybe when he was given.
Yes.
Maybe,
but with me, I will struggle to have the same thing.
Yes.
So my own reasoning will be, I want to do what he did. But I don't want to understand why did he do that.
Yes.
So before you do what he did, you need to know why he did it.
Yes.
You see?
Yeah.
But we always copy just to be like somebody without knowing why. And that is a problem. Because this can even lead you to stealing.
Yes.
It can lead you to other very bad activities just for you to generate income so that you can display the same thing you saw.
Now, I think we've touched on the effects of relationships because of the modern TV and the relationship. I would want us also to touch on, I know we began by it, but love.
Yeah.
The perception of love has changed, and it's just interesting how you'd get to social media, even on TikTok, and you see a young man dating an older woman. And this gentleman is displaying like this is what everyone needs to do. This is love now, you know. And the same thing, there are a few things you have mentioned. Also, if you look at the modern TV nowadays, it looks like love is all about benefits. If I'm not gaining anything from you as a person,
yeah, exactly,
then we don't need to be together.
And that's the foundation.
If you're not maintaining my lifestyle,
that's true.
And of course, they have even gone ahead to show you as a lady the kind of lifestyle you need to live.
Yeah.
You know, you need to be boarding planes from one city to another. You need to be going to one of the high-end palace.
Yeah.
You know. So love has been displayed in a very different picture. If you look at it from the Word of God and what the world is offering us, love, it has been distorted, kabisa.
Exactly.
And now the only person that gets to suffer is the victim. Now is the person that consumes this kind of content.
That's true.
This kind of media.
Yeah.
The young person who does not even know the steps that you need to take even before you engage somebody.
Yeah.
You know, it now looks like you just need to see somebody. Once they are your type, they say they are type. That's it. Come, let's stay in my house, and life continues.
Yeah. There
are no things like dating, courtship. You know, all these things that used to happen, the things that we were being taught by our elders.
Yeah.
You know, I was surprised the other day that I was having a conversation with one of my elders, and he was telling me, do you know even before you married a lady back then, one of your family members would be sent to their family to go and spy?
Yeah, that's true.
Like, hey.
That's true.
Yeah?
Yeah.
To
true.
Go and see what kind of family are you going into. Who are these people?
That's true. And I was just thinking about the people who are called the go-between. I don't know if you heard about that.
Yes.
A go-between was that person who was like your aunt, maybe your grandmother, you see, or even your uncle.
Yes.
These are the people who could bring information like, our son is old enough now to have a lady. And we think, we believe that this lady is fit for him.
Yes.
Do you know that is not happening today?
Yes.
Nowadays people are meeting on social media.
Yes.
Dating sites. Yes. Why do we have dating sites? Why do we have them? And every time you walk on this street, you meet ladies, you meet men walking down there. Why do you have to go on a dating site? Because you can pass me there, I can pass a lady there. You see, physically. But this is the same lady, I will go to a dating site, then I will meet her there. Then I'll be like, you look familiar. You see, where the problem is. Because we have been blindfolded to an extent whereby we have lost our moral and our self-esteem. Because approaching a lady is not something that is very easy to a man. It's not easy. So through dating site, it becomes somehow easy. You see, because the process of you approaching that lady has been reduced to some percentage. You see, so the go-between would identify the right person for you. And if anything happens, these are the same people who will come and sit down and say, let us talk about this issue that came. Let us talk about this problem. Tell me what happens right now when you meet a lady on a dating site. You've married this lady. You are going through hell in your marriage. Who are you going to face?
No one.
And nowadays people don't want to go for counseling. And I always say sometimes that, you know, if you buy a new car, if you buy a new car, this new car is not going to be useful to you if you don't make it useful. And at the same time, if you have a little fuel in that car, if you don't drive this car to the nearest petrol station, it's going to become useless. So before you run out of fuel, you need to ensure that you have enough fuel that is going to take you to the next petrol station. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is, every marriages, every relationship are going through something. Before this thing breaks, we have divorce, we have separation. It is something that is seen. You can see this thing is heading somewhere that is not useful, very dangerous. That is now what I'm saying about you have to know that the fuel you have in the car can take you to the nearest petrol station. Now you have realized that your relationship is heading to a rocky place. What are you supposed to do as a man? In the African traditional way, you would call your family. You sit down, you square it out. Now that has been cut off. We now have counselors. People don't want to go to counselors. They don't want to go. Somebody even said that, you know what, I can't just go and sit down to listen to somebody talk to me. My friend, that is why you will continue having ladies in your life. You have this, you have that. So it is very healthy. If we have been drove away from the traditional way of handling love, we need to stick to the right modern ways of handling relationship. That is the only way we are going to have a healthy one. But we're having problems nowadays. People are killing one another because we don't, because we don't understand how to handle the relationship. First of all, the foundation of every relationship that we are starting. How is it? How was it started? Most of them nowadays are being started in terms of money, finance. I need a man who is tall, handsome, and stable.
Money loaded.
You see? That is the problem. The moment everything that you've mentioned you need from this man as a lady, the moment everything you've mentioned that you need from this lady as a man, the moment they become obsolete,
that's it.
That's it. That's it. And then we have, there is what we call body shaming on social media. It is there. Because I'm too much into social media, I'm watching these celebrities. You see, I'm watching them. Then I see their figures, the way those figures are, and then you are like, I need a lady who has a figure like this.
This is what I need. This is what I need.
Yes. So you are going out there as a man with a fixed mind, with a picture of a lady you need. Not knowing that marriage is not all about figure. It's not all about money. It is about what you feel in your heart that can sail you through until the vows are complete, till death do us part. But if you go there looking for a lady who has got figure 8, you will get that lady. But I tell you, that figure 8 will never be there forever. Yeah, it will never be there forever. Have you ever seen slim ladies? After giving birth, and then you look at that lady again, you will not believe that this is the same lady you saw.
There's a change.
There is a big change. The same thing happens with these figure 8 ladies that people go for. There is a different kind of transformation. But we don't want to look into the future. We are looking at the current situation and we make decisions based on that. And that is what the problem is.
Leonard,
yes.
maybe just to get from you as a relationship coach, if there's a married couple watching, or there's somebody who's in a relationship, or somebody who desires to be in a relationship, how then do we take care of our relationship to avoid, being victims of even the modern technology? What are some of the measures, or what are some of the things that we need to do, no matter how hard they are, so that we sustain our relationships, we do what is supposed to be done, and we also, remember, we are models to even our children.
Exactly.
And the society.
That's true.
We get to become that good mirror that can encourage everyone that, relationships work.
Yeah.
But in the right foundation.
Yeah. I won't lie to you.
Yes.
And I won't lie to anyone.
Yes.
That there is a perfect marriage.
Yes.
Or a perfect relationship.
True.
If there is no relationship,
there
is no marriage. First, there must be a relationship. Second, followed by marriage. Some people are going into marriages, skipping the relationship part of it. Now, you've skipped a step.
True.
And this step, you will have to go back and find it one day. It can even take 10 years. So the moment you are going back to pick this step that you skipped, that is now the challenges, because you are realizing that you got into something without completing something. For example, a man gets to marry a lady. All of a sudden, this lady or the man now starts to become a drunkard or going to clubs. The question is, how did they meet?
Maybe they met even in a club.
You see, so the foundation of every marriage, the foundation of every relationship matters. But most of the time, people assume these things. First of all, you need to know how did you start this relationship? How did you get into this marriage? How? How did it happen? You cannot just wake up one day and find yourself living in a house like having a spouse. No. It is something that you have decided to do. The question is, how did you decide to do it? And now, what exactly led you to doing it? There is the how and what. You see? So, the moment you get to marry a lady, or the moment a lady gets down with a man as a husband, there is something leading these two people together. And if they're not careful, this same thing that is leading them together is what is going to make them separate. Like I said, if a man goes for the figure, or maybe the lady goes for tall, dark, and handsome, or maybe money, if these things one day they are not there, what is going to keep that marriage? There's nothing. Because what brought me to you has been exhausted. So my eyes are opening up now. I'm seeing a different person outside there with the same thing that I saw in you. What do you think is going to keep me away from going out? Because I went to the lady, I married this lady because of her figure. After 10 years, the figure has been deformed.
Yeah.
She has given birth to beautiful kids for me, and I can see the kids there. But the figure that was there the first day is not there. But I still have my eyes that I used to to select her. Do you think that I will not use the same eye to see other ladies out there? So the most important thing is what is driving you into that marriage is very important. And then you have to accept that there are challenges. And then put it on the table. How are we going to solve this?
Communicate.
Yes. Communication is very important. Understanding is very important. It is not about people are saying you have to be faithful. Being faithful is okay. But there comes a time whereby being faithful is questioned.
True.
Yes. There comes a time it is being questioned. There are so many things that revolves around being faithful. And before I judge a man or even a woman who has cheated, you have to get the facts right. What really led to this? You cannot just pick it from the top, like cheating. The question is, what led to that? You see? So, you need to be realistic with yourself and accept unforeseen calamities or challenges. You have to. Because there is nobody who is an angel. You are created by God. And everything we do, these things were brought to this world before we were created. So we are just walking in the same line that God wants us to walk through. And this line is not smooth. There are so many bad things. But God knows that He is going to help us overcome these things. But if you don't prepare your mind, overcoming these things are going to be difficult. So do not go into a marriage with a narrow mind. Do not go into a marriage with a fixed mind. Like, I think I've got the right person. I think I've got the handsome guy in town. You see? Look at this in a long-term way. Because marriage is not just something that, this is somebody you are going to wake up next to.
Every day of your life.
Every day of your life.
Every day of your life.
So if you don't choose right, and if you don't make the right decisions, waking up next to this guy every day will be a problem. You will find yourself sleeping on the couch every day.
Every day. It's true. Wow. Okay. Now, lastly, I see time is not on our side.
It's okay.
But allow me to read a scripture before I just share my thoughts on that. Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verse 10.
Okay.
The Bible says that young men, young ladies, live joyfully and responsibly while at the height of their energy, of your energy, investing wisely and making the most of every opportunity, knowing God will evaluate or judge every aspect of your life. The reason why I've read that scripture is there is a mentality, or there is this notion that is spreading all over the modern TV and the social media, that, you know, life is short, let's enjoy, do what you need to do. YOLO. You only live once. You know? And therefore, if you're going to a bash, go do every nasty thing that you need to do. Back again, ilisikia the other day, naito yende chain. One lady can sleep with even 15 people. You know, and that's why there's even the issue of even super gonorrhea and all these STIs.
That's
you
true.
know. So I would just want you to look to this camera to speak to young people. You know, young people, because what happens is, you see, if this young person maybe is involved in a relationship, is married, they have this notion of YOLO. They go to these parties, they do all these kind of evil things, and they are affected or infected with diseases. They eventually bring to their spouses. Not one or two people I have heard talk about their spouses that brought diseases to them. And you can imagine how sad that is. How sad that is. One has kept themselves for you, and you are there, you're doing things not responsibly, and you end up affecting your whole family.
That's true.
Maybe your part in short on this conversation. Why should people just choose to follow this foundation and not just be carried by any notion these kinds of notions that are spreading all over the modern TV about love. You know, even right now, it looks like cheating is way better than being faithful. That is what is being glorified.
Yeah.
Mbona una sponsor? No, that's what they're calling it.
Yes.
Ama mpango wa kando.
Ben 10.
Ama Ben 10. You know?
There's another time I had,
Yes.
they were saying, anti-waharia. And I was like, what?
Anti-waharia. And then eventually it looks like ni kama wewe mwenye hauna. It's like you're the one who's not doing the right thing.
Yeah, that's true.
But that is what is being glorified. As you merge this with your parting shot, maybe you can look to this camera.
Yes.
And speak to the young people from your heart as a coach.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kamal. Yeah. And I would use this cup.
Yes.
This is a cup.
Yes.
And this cup,
yes.
I'm holding it
yes.
like this. And there is tea,
yes.
a very hot one inside here.
Yes.
And my good friend here, MC Kamal, doesn't have a cup. But you want to have a small competition like 100 meters race. This question is for you as a youth. Tell me, who is going to run faster? Am I going to run faster? Remember, I'm holding this cup with the hot tea.
Yes.
MC Kamal is not holding any cup. He is just free.
Yes.
But you want to compete. Who is going to win the race?
Of course, I will run faster.
Even before we start.
Yes.
Now, let me come to my explanation. In life, there must be something that is controlling you. And this thing that is controlling you, all your destiny lies on it. If I decide to run fast, compete with MC Kamal to the finish line, I'll realize that I'll be at the finish line without my tea in the cup. Or I might be at the finish line without my tea plus the cup. Meaning, there is something that I've lost because I was competing with somebody. As a youth, don't involve yourself in competition, unhealthy competition. Do what you feel is right for you. Compete when you feel it is a healthy competition. Don't do things because your friends are doing them. If you really have a generation, you know, MC Kamal, what was really controlling me and in a very painful way was my background. Every time I close my eyes, every time I open my eyes, I see my background. And I always say that this is the reason as to why I am not going to mislead myself. I am who I am today, and I still believe I'm going to be a great person more than I am today. Because there is something controlling me, and that is my background. There is something I want to change, and I cannot change this thing when I involve myself into an healthy competition. I will be on social media, but I will not be directed to do anything from whatever I see on social media. That is me. As a youth, you need to make a decision. This decision is based on your future and what you want. Things are not going to be easy. That I know and I accept. But the question is, what is your goal? What is your goal? What do you really need in life? You can get discouraged, yes, but always come back to the straight line. Talk to people who are wise. Pick reasonable wisdoms that you need can help you move forward. I encourage people, MC Kamal, yes, but I still have somebody encouraging me. It doesn't make me incomplete. It doesn't make me inferior. I am a human being. I can make mistakes. Have somebody who can direct you to the right place. Like somebody whom you can say, I can listen to this person. I can pick this kind of advice from them. But the most important thing is, if you don't value your life, it is like you are spitting on the face of God. And you are telling him like, I don't even know why you created me.
Yeah.
Because before God created you and brought you to this world, he had a plan for you.
Yes.
And he needs you to walk through this plan. And you cannot walk through this plan and succeed without having a clear mind. There was a day I was telling a friend of mine that I was born by my parents, but I refused to be like them. Do you know why?
Why?
The era they lived is not the era I am living.
Yes.
Everything they acquired is not what I want to acquire.
Yes.
Right now, look at the type of furniture we have around.
Yes.
Are they the same with the ones we had before? So, if I want to be like my father, it means that I want to have almost everything that he had.
Yes.
I want even to possess even the same character he had. And if I do that, I'll be picking that from him and transferring it to my generation as well.
Yes.
So you have to be very sensitive what you want. Just be of a clear mind. Don't involve yourself into groups.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in school, I had friends.
Yes.
MC Kamal, I'm telling you right now,
Yes.
if you look at these friends today,
Yes.
you will shed tears. They started smoking, they started drinking. I was their friend.
Yes.
But I chose not to. Why?
Yes.
Because I was holding this cup in my hands.
Yes.
I'm still running the race, having this cup in my hand. Even today. Now, I am the same person. If I go back to the village, they will tell me, help me with even 100 shillings. You see how life is?
Yes.
If I would have decided to follow them, all of us would have been in the village borrowing money, asking for help. But I decided not to follow these people, not because I am perfect, but because I have a goal, I have a target, I have a cap, that's something that is directing me and controlling me how I should run. So many youths out there know that you are involving yourself into some activities that maybe you never wanted to involve yourself into, but because of peer pressure. I am telling you today that peer pressure is not going to lead you to your destiny, but it's going to mislead you from your destiny.
Yes.
It is the high time you make a decision. Is it peer pressure for distraction or you for yourself to build your own generation? It's very simple. You can smoke if you like. You can do whatever you want, but make sure you have your future always within yourself, what you want. Yes.
Wow, wow, wow. I'm just trying to look here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Leonard, for your time this morning. And we're looking forward even to call you to have these discussions because we need to talk about this.
Yes.
We can no longer, hide from these conversations.
That's true.
We need to come out boldly and speak about these effects and remind people about all that you've talked about, the importance of foundations.
Yes.
Building relationships on the right foundation and following the right steps. Because you have to and you understand the benefit of that. So, Asante Sana. Maybe somebody's watching and they're wondering, how can we connect with this gentleman? We might need him to come speak to our youths, come speak at our event. You can go ahead and share your contact, social media, and how one can be able to connect.
Okay, that's great. So, like I said before when we started, my name's Leonard Mbare on social media. Facebook, I'm using Leonard Mbare. YouTube, I'm using Leonard Mbare. And my phone number, if I may share, is 0717 19 62 06. I repeat, 0717 19 62 06. Just reach me out. It's not all about money. Let not money be an issue that is going to lead you to distraction. We can talk. And God knows everything about you and me, and he knows very well that maybe there is a day you are going to meet somebody who will help you in life, not because of money. And the same God will provide a way for my finances. So first, let's put you first.
Yes.
And then other things will follow. So don't be afraid to reach me.
Yes.
And may God bless you.
Thank you so much, Leonard.
Yes.
Pass our regards to your team and keep on doing the good job.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate it.
Thank you so much,
Keep
my
up
brother.
with the good job, bro.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we have come to the end of the program this morning. Thank you for joining in. That was Relationship Wednesday. And we hope that you've learned one or two things. We'd love to hear your opinion, your comment, the numbers on your screen. We're live on Facebook and YouTube. Go ahead, drop your opinion. We'll be able to review it. Yeah. Asanteni sana. We wish you a great day ahead. We still have amazing, amazing programs coming up. Stay tuned. Until tomorrow, same time, same place. God bless. Take care of yourself. Salute.
Where am I?